everybody, it's Abby. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. Today I was going to do a St. Patrick's Day kind of look with like all this green eyeshadow and everything, and I realized I don't really have any green eyeshadow. And I have the Morphe 39A palette. It has some greens in it, but they're really dark, so it's not really the kind of green that I was going for, like maybe like a brighter green like this. This is Picture Polish in Glitch. So if I can find that, I'll link it below if you're interested. It's a vegan, cruelty-free nail polish based out of Australia, but you can also get them on Live Love Polish. So I thought maybe I'll just use this Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. It has a green shade in it. I mean, do something with it, you know. And I have the Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette. It has like an olive green and then like a really neon, like yellow green. So I mean, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna do this Wet n Wild palette though, just to keep it cheaper and more simple than going back and forth between a bunch of different palettes. Right, so everything is done. My eyes are primed and everything. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into the shadows. So I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild crease brush and go into this top shade right here. I think they numbered them on the back, so it'd be like number 1. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. I'm just going to go into that top shade and use that as my transition. And something I've learned fairly recently is if you have somewhat hooded eyes like I do, like this part kind of goes over your eyelid a little bit, you want to put your transition shade on when your eyes are open. So like if you're closing them and doing it, you're not going to be able to see it once you open your eyes. So if you do it while your eyes kind of open, then you can actually see it when your eyes, you know what I mean. Because I've always like, I would do an eye look, really like it, and go to take a picture with my eyes open like this, and it's like, where did all that eyeshadow go? So if you just do it a little bit above, the lighting's probably going to go back and forth a bit because it snowed this morning and then it's dark and then it was sunny and it's dark and now it's sunny again. I'm really taking my time with this one. Usually I just slap it on, but I'm going to like try to make it somewhat blended well. And then I mentioned this before, but I have a bad habit of like just stopping the eyeshadow at the outer corner, so I'm trying to like blend that out. So last time I used this palette, I learned my lesson with this shade right here. It has a lot of fallout, so I'm going to take this bronzy-ish shade right here. I think it would be number 7. And I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush. This one is the Sonia Kashuk Blending Crease. It's from their new line. It's really nice. If I was in the market for more brushes, I would probably check there. I'm going to take a little bit of that and then put that kind of on the outer part of the lid, but up in the crease a little bit. So now the sun's back down. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully you can still see what I'm doing okay. And some of that did get on the lid, but that's okay. I'm going back into that shade several times just because I want it to be a little bit darker, since this palette doesn't really have any darker shades besides that one that I'm not going to use. So just going with it. And I don't want this to be a super dark look anyways. So I'm going to take a large flat brush. This is the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush. If you're like me, you probably have like 3 of these. But I'm going to take that and then this bottom transition shade here, this matte, rosy, I don't know what you want to call the color. And then I'm going to put that on the lid fairly lightly. I don't want it to be too dark. I just want something on the lid too, because I'm going to put that green in the inner corner area. Honestly though, if I had thought about it, I would have done like a cut crease and then done the green all the way across. But I don't know if I'm ready for that again. I'm still traumatized from the first time I tried to cut crease. So I'm just stopping this shade right in the middle, like kind of where, you know, the middle of your eyeball. So I'm going to take this flat shader brush and go into that bottom pinkish shade again and then go right in the lower lash line. You can use an eyeliner here if you want. I don't like using eyeliner. And I'm going to take this brush from Real Techniques, the shading brush. It's just a short, kind of flat blending brush, and I'm going to go into that top shade, that first shade that we used, and then blend that out so that it kind of sort of mirrors the top lid. Then I'm going to get my setting spray. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray, whichever one you have, or even if you want to just use water. I'm going to spray my brush. And then I just spray my brush and tap it off on my hand a little bit so it's not like soaking wet, so it doesn't ruin the eyeshadow. But I'm going to go into that green from this palette. I'm going to start it kind of not really exactly on the line where that pink was, but I'll start in the middle just to not, so it's not too concentrated there, and we can blend them together. And kind of go back and forth. It's not quite as bright as I was hoping it was going to be. I haven't used this shade much. I mean, you can still tell it's green, right? I'm just blending that over the pink. If you really wanted to, and you think about it, because I didn't think about it until now, but if you want to put like a white base down, like if you have some kind of a white eyeliner or just something like that, or even like a glitter glue, then I would put that down, and so it would make it a little brighter. Then I'm just going to carry this down to around the inner corner, and then just a smidgen, like if you want to take the edge of the brush and then go underneath to meet where you put those other colors on the lower lash line. But be careful, because like whenever I do this, I put eyeshadow there, it kind of transfers down. I don't know if it happens like if I just absentmindedly rub my eye or whatever, but I swear you guys, I am going to get at some point contacts or like LASIK so I can do this and see, because I really like doing tutorials and stuff, but it's just difficult because I can't see what I'm doing. And if I'm like, I want to do a 5-minute makeup thing, but like I cannot do a 5-minute makeup holding this thing right here. But if I was able to see, like from this distance to where my mirror is, I cannot see anything. But if I was able to like see myself from this distance, and you could see what I'm doing. So, because like if I do my makeup normally, I am like leaned over into the mirror, which kind of stinks. I mean, I can't wear contacts every day just because I have a really severe astigmatism, and they literally just pop out of my eye after so long. Like they will just, I'll blink and they'll fall out. And that's even with the like special astigmatism contacts. So I would have to probably get laser surgery if I want to wear them for more than like an hour. Like both my parents had it and they don't have it. Well, my mom wears like readers now, which it's not that big of a deal. I mean, she had it, the surgery, like a long time ago. And then my dad had it, and when he first got it done, his vision was 20/20, and then it improved to 20/15. Like, it got better as he got older instead of worse. What he said that he has to wear, like, those polarized glasses at night, but that's not that big of a deal to me. not that I don't like wearing glasses, it's just kind of annoying to do, you know, what I'm doing now. And then I'm going to take this same brush, I just wiped it off a little bit, and then I'm going to go into this lightest shade right here, just a tad, and put that right on the inner corner. Not really to cover up the green, but just to give it a little bit of extra sparkly. Here is the eyeshadow done. I mean, you could add, honestly, I wouldn't do like the liner and lashes and all that with this, just because it would distract from the colors that we used. Also, another trick that I've been doing lately is, I think I saw Wayne Goss talking about this like a long time ago, but I just now remembered it. But since I have a hard time with my lashes staying curled with any mascara, so he suggested at one point to, if you have that, to not coat them like so much on the ends, but more so like at the base, so that they don't get weighed down from the top. And that's working slightly. I mean, it's not like, you know, it doesn't solve the problem entirely, but it helps. And like, you see how close that I have to be to do my mascara, like, so if I would be able to do my mascara from like this distance, that would help my videos a lot. Alright, here is the finished eye look. So, for lips, I don't know what kind of lipstick I want to go for here. I kind of don't want to detract from the eyes, but I don't know. Maybe use Androgyny from Jeffree Star and see. Swipe off my lip balm. Alright, so there is the look with lipstick on. Let me take this off. So there's the look with the lipstick on. Let me know what you think. If you have any suggestions for other looks that I could do, or if you want to see more from this palette. I know this palette is amazing. Like, I'm so glad that I picked it up. It was super cheap. It was like maybe $5 or $6, and they always have a sale. And yeah, let me know what else you want to see. If anybody else that does videos wants to collab or on a look, or you know, anything else, just let me know. And give this video a thumbs up if you thought it was helpful. Subscribe to some of any other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.